future homeowners, welcome back to our channel. If you're a first-time home buyer embarking on this journey, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to be diving into the top 5 mistakes to avoid as a first-time home buyer. This video is going to ensure for a smooth transaction and try to make your home buying journey as seamless as possible. Stress-free is what we're going for. Stick around until the end for a pro tip that may save you big bucks if you follow my steps. But before we dive in, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click the ring for notifications so you don't miss out on any tips that I have coming. Alrighty, let's get started. So mistake number 1 is going to be skipping the pre-approval process. Now, it might be tempting to start home shopping without a pre-approval, but trust me, I've said it many of times, it is not ideal. This is going to be a major game changer, and it's going to provide you basically with like a structure. It gives you a clear idea of your budget, and it will also let sellers know that you are so serious about this process and you want their house. So before you go shopping and fall in love with your dream home, and then you come to find out you can't afford it, it's not in your budget, that's not your loan amount, go ahead, get pre-approved with your local lender, and I'm sure they will give you the game plan right away. All right, this is going to be a question for all of my people out there. Do you know what documents are needed for the pre-approval mortgage process? Drop it below in the comments. Mistake number 2 is a biggie, ignoring hidden costs. Now, trust me, it's not just about the down payment and the closing costs. There is more to the home buying process. For instance, there are property taxes, mortgage insurance, HOA, which is homeowner association fees, if it's a condo or a townhome. You have maintenance and utility fees. So you have to put all of this into pocket before you even move into the home. Like, this is before you even get the keys. So how to attack these fees head on? When you're starting the home buying process, create a detailed budget that kind of gives a roundup, which your realtor or your lender should be giving you a heads up on, so you aren't caught off guard when things are needed. Now, none of us want to fall into mistake number 3, not researching the neighborhood. Your dream home may be perfect, but what if it's not in the ideal neighborhood? This can be one thing that can, 1, impact your happiness while living there, but also it can affect your resale value. An old mentor of mine used to say, when you're home shopping, let your clients know to drive through the neighborhood at night to see how they feel. Have them really research close plazas, close grocery stores, and just kind of Google what's happening in the neighborhood, and then come back to me the next day and tell me how much you still love that house. Trust me, regardless of how much you love the house, remember, things may happen, but ideally this is going to be your home for the next 5 to 10 years. So you want to make sure you're comfortable in the entire surrounding community, which is a huge factor when it comes to home shopping. Mistake number 4 is going to be forgetting about resale value. I know you're just moving in, but imagine this, you just move in and something, called life happens, and you have to sell within the year or 2 after moving in. Now, if someday you want to sell earlier than expected, but you've chosen all these custom features that you like, but necessarily nobody else does, you may find yourself in a rut of having your home linger on the market, which is something we're seeing all the time. So just based on today's market, I would say opt for smaller renovations is what I'm telling all of my clients right now, that can appeal to a broader audience and that are not so specific to you, because we all know the market is challenging right now. So if you do need to sell, immediately before you're expected, you are able to turn over a quick sale and not just sit on the market, you know, kind of eating up your time. We for sure want you to be able to recoup most, if not all, of the money that you spent getting the home. Now, last but not least, which probably should have been my number one, but this is actually gonna be my pro tip that is going to save you the most money before even getting into the home. This is going to be your like deciding factor of whether I move forward with this house or not. Number 5 is going to be neglecting the home inspection. Trust me, this is like a no bueno. If you're working with me, I will pay for your home inspection. I probably even shouldn't have said that, but I will pay for the home inspection if you don't want to pay for it, because that's how intense and how serious this part of the process is. Yes, it may be a new construction house. It may look flawless. It may have been just built, you know, a couple months prior to you looking at the home. You may even be building the house from the ground up, like as we speak. But stay tuned for more. A thorough inspection can save you big money in the long run, and also time, because you may end up finding out that it's a money pit and it's going to end up consuming all of the money that you're putting in the house, and you're just end up wasting money and spending more money than anticipated to start with. Also, it can prevent you from unnecessarily negotiating things with the seller that may not be able to come to fruition. Trust me, a lot of sellers are greedy, and that's just calling a spade a spade. Sorry, sellers. It prevents a lot of confusion and unnecessary back and forth with the seller that is not willing to cooperate. Remember, some of these hidden issues can only be uncovered by a professional. So remember, anything that is in the crawl space, only a professional can do that. Anything that is wrong with the electrical, only a professional can see these things. So this is why a home inspection is going to be ideal, because it's not just scratching what's on the surface. We're going in detail by detail by detail. It's always better to invest a little more upfront than spending millions and thousands of dollars later on in the end. So there you have it. Those are gonna be your 5 critical mistakes to prevent when you're home shopping. Purchasing a home for the first time is a huge milestone. Hey, trust me, this is the biggest purchase of your life. So with the right knowledge, we want to make this transaction as successful and, like I said, as seamless as possible. We may have other stresses, but let's let these main 5 things, let's be ahead of them before you even start the journey, so you know what to be on the lookout for. So if you found these tips helpful, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up so we can keep more coming. Also, share this video with your friends that are home buying for the first time. They need it more than you. So, as promised, the tip that is going to save you the most money at the end is the home inspection. The home inspection is so critical. Your dream home is at your fingertips. If you're ready to embark on your home journey now, feel free to reach out to me for any questions. Don't forget to subscribe for more expert advice. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.